Bruce Springsteen, aka The Boss, embodies the quintessential American rock star, whose life and music are intertwined with the struggles and triumphs of the working class. His ability to channel his inner turmoil to anthems of resilience and hope has endeared him to millions of fans worldwide. Join Facts First as we present Bruce Springsteen hid these tragic secrets all his life. Depression struggles. Springsteen, renowned for his iconic music and electrifying performances, has been candid about his battles with depression throughout his life. Despite his fame and success, he has openly shared the challenges he's faced with mental health, shedding light on the often hidden struggles that many people encounter. His journey with depression began to surface in the 1980s, a period marked by his skyrocketing fame, with albums like Born to Run and Born in the USA. Despite his outward success, he grappled with inner turmoil, feeling disconnected and overwhelmed by the pressures of fame and the demands of his career. In his autobiography, Born to Run, Springsteen reflects on his experiences with depression, describing the sensation as, quote, a freight train bearing down, loaded with nitroglycerin, and running quickly out of track. He recounts moments of profound despair and emptiness despite being surrounded by adoring fans and achieving professional acclaim. Springsteen's struggles with depression intensified during certain periods of his life, notably in the aftermath of his divorce from his first wife, Julianne Phillips, and during the making of his album Tunnel of Love. He found solace in his music, channeling his emotional turmoil into his songwriting, but the darkness he grappled with persisted. Throughout the years, Springsteen has sought various forms of therapy and treatment to cope with his depression, including psychotherapy and medication. He has credited his wife, Patty Scialfa, and close friends with providing invaluable support during his darkest moments. He also maintains a disciplined routine of exercise, meditation, and creative expression, which he's found to be beneficial in managing his mental health. His willingness to openly discuss his struggles with depression has been courageous and impactful. Angst over President Trump. Springsteen has been vocal about his concerns and criticisms regarding the presidency of Donald Trump. Throughout Trump's tenure in office, Springsteen expressed his views through interviews, public statements, and his music, often using his platform to address social and political issues. Springsteen's opposition to Trump stemmed from various factors, including his stance on immigration, racial justice, and the erosion of democratic norms. In interviews and press appearances, Springsteen characterized Trump's rhetoric and policies as divisive and harmful to the fabric of American society. He particularly condemned Trump's inflammatory language towards marginalized communities, his attacks on the free press, and his disregard for scientific evidence. In his music, Springsteen continued to offer commentary on the state of the nation under Trump's leadership. His album, Western Stars, released in 2019, featured songs that reflected on themes of disillusionment and the search for redemption in an uncertain world. While not explicitly about Trump, the album captured the zeitgeist, grappling with political polarization and social upheaval. One of his most direct critiques of the Trump administration came with his song That's What Makes Us Great, which he performed with Joe Grusecki in 2017. The song condemned Trump's policies and rhetoric, asserting that what truly makes America great is its diversity, compassion, and resilience in the face of adversity. He also engaged in activism and advocacy efforts during Trump's presidency, participating in events supporting progressive causes such as the Women's March and protests against family separations at the U.S.-Mexico border. As a prominent cultural figure with a loyal fan base, Springsteen's outspokenness on political matters prompted both praise and criticism. Some applauded his willingness to speak truth to power and use his platform for social justice, while others accused him of alienating fans with differing political views. Family dynamic. Springsteen's relationships with his family have been integral to his life and have influenced both his personal journey and his music. Born in Long Branch, New Jersey in 1949, he grew up in a close-knit household with his parents, Douglas and Adele, and his younger sister, Virginia. Despite early financial struggles, the family provided a supportive environment for Springsteen's budding musical talents. His relationship with his father, Douglas, was complex and deeply influenced by their differing personalities. Douglas, a bus driver and factory worker, struggled with mental health issues, which strained his relationship with Springsteen. The tension, stemming from Douglas's disapproval of Springsteen's artistic pursuits and his own inner demons, would later become a recurring theme in Springsteen's music, most notably in songs like Adam Raised a Cain and My Father's House. He shared a close bond with his mother Adele, who encouraged his musical ambitions and provided emotional support. Her warmth and resilience left a lasting impression on Springsteen, shaping his values and approach to relationships. In 1991, he married Patti Scialfa, a talented musician who had been a member of his E Street Band since the 1980s. Their relationship, initially forged through their shared passion for music, blossomed into a lasting partnership built on mutual respect and love. Together, they've raised 3 children: Evan James, Jessica Ray, and Samuel Ryan. Despite the demands of Springsteen's career and the challenges they faced as a family, including his struggles with depression, their bond has remained strong. Ulcer issues. Bruce has faced personal battles off stage, including one with a peptic ulcer. They're open sores that develop on the inside lining of the stomach and upper portion of the small intestine. The most common symptoms are stomach pain, nausea, and indigestion. His struggles became publicly known when he had to cancel several tour dates to undergo treatment. This was a rare occurrence in his decades-long career, indicating the seriousness of the health issue. For someone like Springsteen, whose life and career are marked by high-energy performances and an intense touring schedule, dealing with a peptic ulcer would be a physical challenge as well as an emotional one. Treatment usually involves medication to reduce stomach acid and eliminate the bacteria that's present. In Springsteen's case, details about his specific treatment plan were not widely disclosed, but it would likely have included these approaches to manage the condition. His battle with a peptic ulcer underscores that even the most energetic and seemingly invincible public figures are not immune to health issues. The death of his mom. Bruce Springsteen's recent loss of his mother Adele marks a deeply personal and profound moment for the iconic musician. Her influence on his life and career can't be overstated, making her passing a poignant chapter in the story of one of rock's most enduring figures. Her influence on Bruce's music and character was evident in his songs and public statements. She was often depicted as a beacon of strength, warmth, and encouragement, embodying the hardworking, resilient spirit of the American dream that Bruce frequently explores in his music. Her belief in her son's talent and her unwavering support were instrumental in his pursuit of a career in music, a journey fraught with challenges and uncertainties. In the wake of Adele Springsteen's passing, tributes and condolences poured in from fans and fellow musicians alike, reflecting the widespread respect and admiration for Bruce and the sense of shared loss within the broader community he's built through his music. Now it's time to hear from you. Did you know about all these issues Bruce deals with? Let us know in the comments section below.